Hey everybody, my name is Steve Steen, the CD Junkie. On this episode of CD Junkie, we are celebrating 100 episodes of CD Junkie. Of course, I've had many other series here on YouTube, including But Is It Power Pop? And other shows like that. But CD Junkie is the one I sort of focus on now because everyone else is talking about vinyl. And I want to talk about CDs. May not be the most popular subject. In fact, I'm constantly poo-pooed on for my love of CDs. But hey, don't bottom me. On this episode of CD Junkie, I'm going to do something different. I am actually going to throw out a challenge to all of my YouTube friends and you, the viewer, as well. This is what I call the Holy Trinity Challenge. Now, before I continue, other people may have done something similar to this in the past, but I know that when I put the Holy Trinity Challenge on Facebook and just have people list stuff, it gets tons of responses. So I'm actually going to make a video about it. But you're thinking to yourself, Schnee, what's the Holy Trinity Challenge? The rules are simple. Pick an artist that you love, or many artists, and it doesn't matter what genre. I've stuck to rock for this episode, but the artist has to have 6 studio albums, and you choose what you consider their 3 finest albums that they released consecutive in a row. No live albums, no compilations. And you can't just randomly pick 3 albums from their catalog. So yes, this might mean your second or third favorite album is not included because that could have been their 7th album, but you feel more strongly about maybe their 2nd, 3rd, and 4th albums. But it's up to you to decide, and don't hesitate on picking what your favorites are. This has nothing to do with popular opinion. It has everything to do with your opinion. I'm going to start the challenge now so you'll maybe get a better idea of what I'm talking about. So the first band I'm going to talk about is a band by the name of Split Enz. Now, I had to choose my 3 favorites in a row, and which means I had to leave off my second favorite Split Enz album, Time and Tide, because Frenzy is my favorite Split Enz album from 1979, followed by True Colors in 1980, and Wayada, also known as Caraveri, in 1981. Next up, we have the Carpenters. Close to You from 1970, Self-Titled from 1971, and A Song for You from 1972. Next up, Depeche Mode. A Broken Frame from 1982, Construction Time Again from 1983, and Some Great Reward from 1984. Next up will be Elton John, A Honky Chateau from 1972, Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player from 1973, and also from 1973, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Are you wondering what my madness Holy Trinity is? Well, it's One Step Beyond, Absolutely, and 7. That's actually the first 3 albums. I love albums that came out after that, but I gotta stick to the rules. This one's kind of a no-brainer, I think, for most people, but Fleetwood Mac, Self-Titled 75, Rumors 1977, and Tusk 1979. XTC, for me, it's a no-brainer, but a lot of people think differently. So let's go to Drums and Wires from 1979, Black Sea from 1980, and English Settlement from 1982. This is actually my favorite XTC album. Up next, the MONKEES. And guess what? All 3 of these came out in 1967. More of the MONKEES, Headquarters, and Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones. Squeeze, Cool for Cats from 1979, Argy Bargy from 1980, and my favorite Squeeze album, East Side Story from 1981. The Association, Inside Out from 1967, Birthday from 1968, and Self-Titled from 1969. And what about the Jam? I would have to say All Mod Cons from 1978, Setting Suns from 1979, and Sound Effects from 1980. And Electric Light Orchestra, that would have to be Face the Music from 1975, New World Record from 1976, and Out of the Blue from 1977. And I'm only going to show you one more band. I mean, I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to pull, but I wanted to try to make this video kind of short, maybe get you excited at least, and get a better idea of what the Holy Trinity is. And this is another controversial one, I think, for any punk fan, because I'm a big fan of melody and pop. So when I chose my Stiff Little Fingers albums, I started with Nobody's Heroes from 1980, Go For It from 1981, and Now Then. Now, a lot of people didn't really care for this album because it was really pop. but I love it. It is probably my favorite Stiff Little Fingers album, and I love these albums. But this one here, 1982, I graduated from high school, and it was just such an important record for me, and I still love it and cherish it today. Anyway, that is it for this episode of CD Junkie. I would love to hear what your Holy Trinity titles would be for your favorite bands, or the bands that you choose. Like I said, it could be rock, country, jazz, soul, world music. It doesn't matter. Just what would you choose as the Holy Trinity? If you don't have a YouTube channel, just write it in the comments below. I would love to hear what you have to say. And if you have a video channel and you want to take this Holy Trinity challenge and make your own video, please mention my original video and also post your video in the comments below, so some of my viewers might see your channel and want to subscribe to you, and some of your viewers might want to subscribe to me. I'm trying to get up to that 500 mark, but I really don't have anything to give away. I'm just going to have to beg and plead. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for taking the time and allowing me to talk about this Holy Trinity idea. I really appreciate you. And until the next time, remember me, I'm Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie.